welcome back to Divine Essence Tarot. And tonight, I'm just clearing out the deck, guys. I'm smoking out the decks just to clear the energy. But tonight, what we're going to do is something a little different. I have 3 different stones here, and I know maybe you guys can't see them, so I'm going to bring them to the camera so you can see. And I want you guys to just choose which stone you resonate with. Okay, we have amethyst. Okay, this is the amethyst. I'll let you take a look at that. Amethyst. We have clear quartz right here, clear quartz. Okay. Clear quartz. And we also have moonstone. This is the moonstone. There you go. You can really see it from here. Moonstone. So I want you to think about which stone resonates with you, because the one that you choose, I will use that deck to now give you some feedback on your current relationship. Tonight, we're going to take a look at the person that you're currently dealing with. Okay? No past people are allowed to show up. I can't call it, right? But I want to focus on those of you who are currently involved. You're in a relationship. So whichever stone you resonated with, amethyst, clear quartz, I'll show it to you one more time, and the moonstone. Okay? So you pick in your mind which one actually calls to you the most, and we're going to get ready to dig into it. Okay? For those of you who chose the amethyst, we're going to start amethyst first. Okay? So spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see regarding the collective's current relationship, or the person that they are currently dealing with, talking to. You could have just met this person, or you could have been in connection with them for some time. Okay, but the person that you are connecting with currently. So this is for those of you who are not single. You're in a connection. Okay, whether it be new or, you know, something long-term that you've been in. Okay, let's take a look. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me, Spirit, for those who chose amethyst, what their current, the energy of their current person, what does that look like? Their current person. Show me who this person is. The star reversed. Okay, I'll show it to you in the upright. The star reversed. Okay. Tell me more about the star. The temperance reversed. So this came reversed. Temperance. This person could be a Sag. Both of these cards came reversed. So what I'm seeing so far is that the connection that you have with this person, you feel is unbalanced. You feel like you're at the brink of like really giving up on the connection, because either you feel like you're pouring more into them, or vice versa. They may feel that they're pouring more into you. Somebody is giving more energy, more of their time, could be even more of their finances to the other person. And they feel as though, you know, the energy is not being reciprocated. Okay, so that could be for either you or them. But also I'm seeing that the passion that you guys once had is starting to fizzle out. Okay, tell me more about this person that the collective is dealing with. Knight of Wands came reversed. They could definitely be a Sag, whoever this is. This person is reckless. You feel that your person is a reckless individual. They may they may actually do things and say things without thinking. And that's something that you can't get with it at all, because it's inconsiderate, you know, and they wind up actually hurting your feelings a lot. This person is, they could also, you could feel that they're more passion based, so they could focus more on the sex. You could feel like they like you, they definitely like you, they want you, but it's more so on a sexual nature. Yeah, they're driven by lust and by passion and by sex. This is what I'm getting. We asked about this person. But heavy, heavy, heavy. All these cards came reversed. I'm going to put them back reversed. But heavy Sag energy or fire energy. This person, your person, could be a fire sign. Or you could be. Okay? Tell me, Spirit, how the collective feels about this person. How do you feel about them? How does the collective feel? Two of Swords reversed. I'm going to show it to you in the upright. You could be an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Tell me more about the Two of Swords, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. You feel like this person is taking way too long when it comes to making a decision. So what I'm getting is that part of the problem that you guys have is that I can see that you're ready to, somebody in the connection, it could be you or them, is ready to take the relationship to the next level. But the other person is dragging their feet. I can see that with the Knight of Pentacles. That's the slowest moving knight in the whole deck. So for them to bring you this offer, they're taking too long to execute this. And you're losing your patience. And yeah, they're up in their head. You feel like they're up in their head and they are not choosing you. That's how you feel about this person. That they're not clearly making it obvious that, you know, they want something long term. What does the collective want out of the relationship? What do you want out of this relationship? Let's see. Two of Cups reversed. Tell me more. Ace of Swords reversed. You want the communication to be better, and you want to be able to see eye to eye, because I'm going to show you an upright. This is the Two of Cups. This is being in alignment. This is the Ace of Swords. Great communication, right? No confusion. Things being clear, clarity being given. Both of these came reversed. So I'm seeing that what you want is for both of those really important, you feel like these are important things when it comes to a relationship and making it work. And you want these things to be addressed so that you guys can turn this around. The communication sucks. I'm getting that when you try to talk to this person, they have a way of spinning things, that manipulation could be light narcissistic as well. This person could be very lightly, you know, a narcissist. And so when you try to talk to them about something that bothers you, or anything, they have a way of spinning things, and you feel like you're walking on eggshells is what I'm getting. Yeah, so you want that to change. You want to be able to have just a peaceful, calm connection. I do see that you guys could argue or get into disagreements. A lot of misunderstandings here as well. Okay, now, what is the advice for the collective with their person? What's the advice here? The Empress reversed. I'll show you the Empress. Empress came reversed. And tell me more. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles also came reversed. The advice that they're giving you is to actually drop this. Is this a new connection, Spirit? Is this a new connection? Four of Cups. It looks fairly new to me. This is the Four of Cups. I feel like you guys haven't been together for that long. So what they're saying is, with this Empress and this Queen of Pentacles, it's time for you to, before it gets too deep and you put too much of your energy in, to drop it. Don't invest in this, because what would happen if the collective invested in this person? Look, the Chariot reversed. It came reversed. It wouldn't move. There's not going to be any movement here, and they won't be able to actually change their ways, because I feel like they are the problem. They are the problem, and they're unwilling to make the necessary adjustments to move the relationship forward. The Chariot is all about forward motion. But nothing will move if you guys continue to argue, have disagreements. You can't talk to this person. They twist your words against you. You feel like you're walking on eggshells and all of this. And there's an imbalance here, too. You could be the one that's pouring more into them. But with all these things going on, and the fact that their Spirit is saying, if you were to just hang in there and not cut this short, because they want you to cut it short, then nothing's going to move and you'll be wasting your time. Okay. Wow. All right, guys, hopefully that helps. I'm going to move on to the Oracle and just pull a couple of cards from the Oracle here. This is a deck called The Hidden Truth. Okay. So we can see what your person would say to you if they could, if they had the balls. Okay. If they had the balls and they could actually just come out and say what they want to say, what would they say? Spirit, what would they say? Spirit guides, angels. Let's take a look. This is what they feel, but they're not saying to you. Okay. Couple more shuffles. Are you guys having a good night? I just ordered some food because I'm very lazy tonight. Extremely lazy. So, okay, one more. Let's take a look at what your person would say to you if they had the, you know, the guts to say it. This is their true feelings. For those of you who picked the Amethyst, I am becoming a better person. Okay, so clearly, you know, this person has some work to do and they know it. They know it. And so they are working on themselves. And I feel like if they're not already working on themselves, they will. Maybe once you cut the cord with them, they'll be able to do that, you know. And they'll have a, you know, a clearer mind frame and be able to really focus, instead of focusing on being in a relationship. When you start to focus on yourself, you do begin to heal those things that need to be taken care of. So when you get to the next relationship, you don't carry that toxicity to the next person, right? Or if you heal good enough, you are able to even maybe reconnect with that same person who it didn't work with the first time. So they want to be better, and they know that they need more time to do that, to be better for you. Okay, tell me more. I hid who I really am from you. This person wore masks. This person hid their true feelings, I feel. And I feel that they also, you know, hid things that they were actually doing. They were doing things behind your back. And so this is something that they regret. I'm getting a heavy regret from this. But they want you to know that the person that they showed you in the beginning that you fell for, that is not actually who they are. And I'm also hearing that they're trying to figure out who they are because they don't really know. Wow. Wow. They're still trying to figure out who they are, where they belong in the world, what they should be doing, you know, and what needs to be tweaked. And they're growing. They're growing as a person. Okay. But they did hide from you. And this is somebody who was very sneaky. They were sneaky and they tried to get away with as much as they could. I could see the 7 of Swords in my third eye. That card in the tarot deck, the 7 of Swords. And it's a character carrying swords, 7 of them. But looking back like, okay, I'm going to steal. This person was a thief. They came in and they were a thief to you. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that they stole money. They could have. They could have. It's very well possible they could have stolen money. But even if they didn't steal money, they still could have stolen your time, your energy, your love, your affection. And they lied about who they really are. You know, they were not vulnerable. They didn't give you, because I feel like this person did really care about you. They loved you deeply. But they were so used to wearing masks that they couldn't show that side of themselves. One more. We need to let each other go. Now, remember, Spirit had said when we looked what your advice is, right? And it's to cut this short. Well, they also know, your person knows that would be the best thing to do. And they know that it wouldn't be fair to you to keep you holding on as much as they already have, I feel, dragged you along with the facade of who they are. But yeah, they feel as though the best thing right now would be to separate because of all of the issues. They need time. This person needs time to figure things out for themselves. And I feel, you know, that would be the smartest thing to do, collective, is to let them go. You know, if that's how they, you know, they realize it. They realize that they have issues. It's one thing, that's the good part of it. Some people, they have problems or they have, you know, glitches and they don't even acknowledge those. And they point the finger at the other person, you know, and that's not cool because nobody's perfect, right? So hopefully that helped you for those of you who chose the amethyst. Now we're going to go on to those who chose clear quartz. Okay. So clear quartz, we're going to use this deck. And we're going to take a look at who your person is, what energy they have. Okay. What energy, Spirit, does the collective's person have? How do they show up in this relationship? How do they show up for the collective? Those of you who chose the clear quartz. How does this person show up in the connection? The Hangman, reversed. They could be a Pisces. Your person could be a water sign or a Pisces. This is the Hangman. Okay. It came reversed. Okay, let's just keep that like that. Tell me more. The Devil reversed. They could also be a Scorpio, or you could be. So the energies that I'm seeing, I'm just gonna let you know. I see water. I see Scorpio, Pisces. This is the Devil. It came reversed. This one came reversed. This is the Devil. Tell me more. The Knight of Wands. They could, I see a lot of fire so far. I see fire and water. This is the Knight of Wands. Came reversed though. Knight of Wands. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing is that this person that you're dealing with, in the beginning, they may have been very much in their head on whether they wanted to choose you as their partner. They could have been in their head for a while trying to figure that out. You see how this person's head is lit up? So at some point, they came to a conclusion. They had an aha moment that you were the one. You were the person for them. And so they came out of that. They came out, this came reversed. They came out of that fogginess and that gray area. But it does show that this person was toxic in the past. With this devil, it came reversed though. This person was very toxic. They could have, for example, they could have had very bad habits, like bad drinking addiction or drugs or smoking or sex, or it could have been anything, gambling. But I see that they had heavy addictions. This is something that they worked on, and they may currently be working on it to come out of those bad toxic behaviors and patterns that they had. Also, they could have, been a player, heavy on the player energy with the devil. This is somebody who, if they were in a relationship, they didn't honor the relationships that they were in. They always cheated, always had somebody or multiple people in the background. That's who the devil is. And so, but this came reversed, so it's showing me that this person is no longer in that energy. So they have dropped a lot of toxic, which is good. This is good for you to know. That they have dropped these toxicity, ridden ways about themselves. Now, the Knight of Wands is showing me that as far as this person, they're coming out the Knight. First of all, they could be a bit immature, or even if they're an older person, they act younger than their age. Okay. The sex was something that in the beginning, I feel like you guys definitely, that was something that kept you guys glued together. And you connected quite a bit on that level. I'm going to keep it PG because it's YouTube. I feel that the passion, some of the passion maybe has slipped from your connection. It's not as fiery as it used to be. Maybe you feel like it's routine now. You're doing the same things, for example, in the bedroom, and it's just routine and mundane, right? But also it's showing me that this person, your person, is someone who can be reckless. They have impulse control issues. So if they're thinking something, for example, they'll just say it to you. Hurt your feelings or not, they're going to just spit it out because it's the first thing that comes to their head is coming out. They're not somebody who thinks first and is considerate enough to, you know what, I'm not going to say that because that could hurt this person. No, they don't even care about that. They can be selfish. I can see that. This person can be very selfish and stuck in their ways, stubborn. So yeah, that's who they are. Okay. All right. Now, what are some blockages that this connection has? What are some blockages? Thank you, Spirit. The Nine of Cups reversed. Let me show you the Nine of Cups. This is the Nine of Cups. And tell me more about the Nine of Cups. The Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. This is the Queen of Cups, and that came reversed. Now, show me one more, Spirit. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles came reversed as an obstacle that you guys have. Now let me take a look. Somebody could have water in their chart. Somebody, because that Queen of Cups is heavy on the, I would say, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But what I'm seeing as far as obstacles is that somebody here was too cocky. Somebody here is too cocky, is what I meant to say, in the present. They could feel like, you know, they're the catch. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel like you are, whatever role you play. But don't be too smug in a relationship, because this is not, that could be a turnoff to some, you know. And I feel like this person has the attitude, for example, of like, you think you're going to get better than me? Like that kind of mentality. Like, you should be lucky to have me, like that kind of thing. And this is how this person thinks. And so that's one of the blockages, because this person is coming out as the Queen of Cups. They are emotionally, they don't give you what you need when it comes to your feelings. They're actually blocked when it comes to their emotions. They're unable to give emotion to you in the proper way and in the mature way. I can see this person is they can be immature, very much so, when it comes to emotions. So emotionally immature, cut off. They'll turn their feelings completely off. And so, but they want affection and they want love, but there's an issue. There's some type of deep-seated trauma where it could be from their childhood, where even though this is what they crave and what they want that love, that affection, they are unable to show that's what they want. They have an issue with being vulnerable. So, for example, in their past, in their childhood, it could have been where, you know, they showed their emotions, but maybe their mother or their father or their siblings teased them or made fun of them, or, you know, scolded them and said, come on, that boy shouldn't cry, or, you know, stuff like that. And that's just an example, because this could be for a female or a man. But I'm just saying, this person has wounds where the reason why they are this way, that they can't give you emotionally what you need, is because they went through trauma themselves when they were younger. And so I feel like, and I can see that somebody at some point felt like they were out in the cold. They felt, either you or your person felt like you were being neglected in the relationship because your emotions were not being taken into consideration. And so that's normal. But I feel like that's not the case right now, because this came reversed. So you no longer feel like you're out in the cold or neglected. Why? I wonder why. So let's see. Why does the collective no longer feel neglected? The Chariot reversed. So I'll show you the Chariot. This is the Chariot. Okay. When the Chariot is in reverse, that means that things in the relationship have stopped. So the reason why you don't feel neglected anymore, sad, you see how sad this person is? Sad, depressed, lonely. You don't feel that way anymore because you don't even look at this relationship the same anymore, because it has come to a complete stop. This is somebody that you're in connection with, but you no longer feel connected to. You know, this is somebody who, you know, where things were moving along, they're no longer, and they were moving along fast. I feel like the connection took off fast with this Chariot and you know, full speed ahead. And being that it came in reverse, because of this person's emotional immaturity and them not knowing how to handle you, it's come to the point where you're numb. So you don't have any feeling anymore. You have shut your feelings off. Okay. What's the advice? What's the advice, Spirit? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. And the Six of Cups. This came reversed. So I feel that their advice to you is to get out and take, you see how it's almost like he's escaping, right? In the middle of the night. Maybe Spirit wants you to, you know, if you live with this person while they sleep, pack your stuff up. You see the bag? Pack your little things up and get out of this. Even if you don't live with the person. The point is, like, this is an energy of, it's time to make a getaway. It's time to, you know, make a smooth, like, exit out of here. Okay? So the advice is to remove yourself from this person. And also, I feel like they're saying, but take the good memories that you do have of them. But yeah, this is something that you may need to just exit and wipe your hands clean. Because let's just see, if you were to stick it out with this person, what would the outcome be, Spirit, if the collective stuck it out with this person? The Ace of Wands, but it came reversed. I'm going to show you the Ace of Wands. Aces are new beginnings, always. Whether it's the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, any aces in the tarot deck is new beginnings, new opportunities. So what they're saying, since this came reversed, is that if you were to stick it out with this person and not leave, right? Not leave them, not pack your stuff and go, then basically you would be dimming your own light. You see how this character's mind looks like their third eye, right? Is like ablaze. It's like it's lit up, right? You would be dimming your own light by staying with this person. You would be lowering your frequency by staying in a situation where you're not getting what you deserve emotionally or in any other way, because you're not honoring yourself. You know what you need. Everybody has needs. We all have different types of needs. So, you know, I see that one of your major needs is your emotional needs, and you're not able to get what you deserve and need from this person. So this would be like, you would be disrespecting yourself by staying with this person, put it that way. And you would be going against what you know, because your third eye is lit. So you actually already have an understanding that this situation is not for you anymore. You know, so you would be going against yourself, your intuition, your guides, spirit, by sticking with this person. Okay? Now, let's take a look at what they would say to you if they could, if they had the guts to say it. Let's do that. Let's take a look at that. Sometimes people have so much to say, but they don't have they're afraid. They're afraid to say how they really feel, how they truly feel. So they just keep it within. But we're going to take a look. That's why we have these, so we can see. Right? We're going to see what's going on. See how they really feel. Just pull a few cards and then we'll move on to the next stone. Okay, let's take a look. One more shuffle. All right. So, how does the collective's person feel? How do they truly feel? Their genuine feelings, Spirit? I replay our conversations over and over. So I'm getting that you may not be talking to this person. You guys could be not in communication, even though this is your current person that you're dealing with right now. You could definitely not be talking to them right now. But yet they think about the last conversation that you had, or, you know, different conversations that stand out, things that you said to them. And I get a lot of the conversations were you trying to let them know, hey, this is what I need. You know, how can we work on this? You trying to just shine a light on what's important so that you could work it out. But this person at that time that you were, you know, telling them, they were not listening. And instead they were twisting your words, and they were ignoring you, and they were making it like it was a big deal that you were bringing up these important issues. What's important to one person may not be as important to your partner. But that doesn't mean that it's less important, right? Everybody has different needs. So this person, I feel, was just very immature. And now all they have is the memories, you know, right now in this moment. They just keep thinking about, of course they're thinking about you, but they're thinking about things that you said to them that they didn't take heed to when you were telling them. Tell me more, Spirit. I wish, look at this. I wish I had treated you better. They know that they just didn't handle you the correct way. They know, and I just got that they know, and they knew then what you needed from them, but they just didn't want to give it to you. And also, not only that they didn't want to give it to you, but some of the collective's people, some of your people out there, they were just incapable of giving that. Because remember, you're dealing with somebody that's way more immature than you, right? And you're also dealing with somebody who has past traumas. So how can they give something that they were never used to giving? When they tried to give it when they were younger, they were shut down. And so it completely ruined their outlook on relationships and how they should, you know, have healthy relationships, what that would look like. So they've always had toxic relationships because of their past. But they wish they had treated you better. They do. They wish that they had handled you in a better way, in a better light. And they regret. I'm getting again with this regret and this remorse that they have. They definitely have remorse, and they know what you deserve. So if you were wondering that, I want to, you know, just to tell you, they know exactly who you are, what you deserve, what you needed, all of that. But they couldn't give it to you, or they didn't want to at that time. If they could do it again, they would, I feel like they would give you what you needed. But it's too late now because you guys are not talking. I got that you guys are not in communication. Okay? Because if you were in communication, why would they have to replay the conversations, right? So you're not talking to this person. It's silence. It could be dead silence between you. Tell me more, Spirit. It was my fault, but I blamed you. It was my fault. So they, again, with the realization that they know, I just said it, they know the part that they played, and they know that the relationship, you guys are not talking because of something that they did, not something you did. They know how they showed up in this connection. They have a love for you. They do. But I'm just getting, you know, this person is just incapable. They're incapable of giving you what you need. And that's the bottom line. Okay? All right, hopefully that helped you in some way. And we're going to move on to the last stone, which is the moonstone. Those of you who chose this beautiful, ooh, we don't want to drop it. This beautiful, I was trying to show you guys the flecks of light that's in there, and it kind of lights up like a rainbow if the light hits it just right. There it is. You see it? I love that. So pretty. It's like an opal, right? And I love opal. Okay, anyway. So that's for those of you who chose that stone. And we're going to use this deck here to take a look and see who your person is. Who is your person? Okay. Let's take a look. Perfect. Spirit, please show me what I need to see regarding the collective's person, those who chose the moonstone. How do they show up? 5 of Wands. Damn, all of y'all people is just reckless and just angry. My God. 5 of Wands, more Sag energy, more fire. Your person could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. Y'all fight, bicker, argue. There's miscommunications. There's drama. There is going back and forth. Conflict, chaos in this relationship. Wow. Tell me more. The Star. Wow. Even though, and I'm laughing because I just heard in my head, even though y'all fight, you still love them. You still love them and they love you. And but this is toxic, guys. Look at this. There's 2 totally different energies. All this fighting, so much fighting, but you guys could have makeup sex a lot. That's what I'm getting with this. I see it. I see it. Because you both love each other so much and you have so much emotion for one another. And so you hold on to the hope that it's going to get better. That's what you're holding on to. Tell me more about the Star. The World reversed. Okay, let me show you in the upright. This is in the upright, but it came reversed. Okay. So, you know what? I feel like, yes, you guys do have hope that things will get better. And so you hang in there. But at the end of the day, I feel like this is a cycle that needs to be closed. This cycle could be actually done, but you're still holding on to something that's dead and done. You know, I've been there before in my past, in my youth. Okay, in my youth. Not now, because now my patience is like, if it's not working, I'm out. Bye-bye. Good luck with the next one. Bye. But I get it, because everybody grows, at different times. So you could be I see that you guys hold on to each other, even though it's just, every sign is pointing to it's not working. Like the cycle is closed. The World reverse is like, it's done. It's clipped. There is nothing more that you could do with this. And it's hard for us to accept, and I get it, because I've been in love before and all of that. I've been through just about anything you can imagine. And so, and you guys will learn that, because I give little bits of my life as time goes on, just to let you know that I'm no different than nobody else. I have gifts, yes, but I also have been through all kinds of things in my life, all kinds. But we hold on to the hope when there's nothing to hold on to. And this is what I think you guys are going through. And it's hard. It is hard to let go of somebody when you really love them and you have this, you're wishing that things is going to get better and it's just, you guys can work it out. And I see that, but the cycle is closed. Let me ask this. How does the collective feel about this person? How does the collective feel about this person? About their person? How do they feel? Knight of Swords. You know exactly what you want from them. And I feel like when you met them, you didn't hesitate to let them know that you wanted them and you wanted the relationship, and you communicated that to them. You made it very clear with this Knight of Swords, and you didn't waste any time either. Knight of Swords is very quick movement. You didn't waste time to let them know, hey. And I feel that they met you right where you were. You know, they definitely welcomed it with open arms. And so that's how you felt about them when you met them, right? And that's how you feel about them. You have a focus on them. I don't feel like you're dealing with anybody else. You're not, you know, cheating on them or anything like that. I feel like you guys do talk about a lot of different things, a lot of different subjects, and, you know, it's interesting to talk to them because I just got that sometimes they surprise you with the things that they know and how, you know, just wide range of subjects that they can go on and on about. And it's something that attracts you, the communication, the intelligence that they show at times. So now this is how you feel about them. How does the collective person feel about them? Eight of Swords. They could be an air sign, or you could be, but they feel like their hands are tied in the situation. Like there's nothing. They could also be playing the role of, you know, well, I don't do nothing wrong. It wasn't me, you know, not being able to take accountability for how they show up in a negative way. And you try to tell them, listen, I don't like when you did X, Y, and Z. And their comeback, for example, could be, well, you know, I didn't even mean it like that. Or I didn't do that. That was your imagination. Or, you know, you just making that up because that didn't happen. Very much an avoidant energy here. Your person could be an avoider. They don't like to see and acknowledge and admit when they're wrong. And that's an issue. That is an issue. That's a problem. But the way this person feels about you is that they're unable for whatever reason to admit when it comes to you. They can't admit that they're wrong when it comes to you in the relationship. No, they just can't. The very stubborn energy here, very stubborn and stuck in their ways for sure. And I feel also that they're stuck in their mind on a lot of things. You could feel too with them that they have a hard time making a decision when it comes to you and the relationship. And they know that they have this issue, by the way. This person knows that they are stuck and they have a hard time really deciding on which way to go. So they could be teetering on, do I stick with this person? The collective, I'm talking about you. Do I stick with them, or do I walk away? Do I deal with somebody else, or do I stay in this? They could be trying to figure it out, but they're stuck in their head, 100%. What's this person's intention? The Moon. Their intention is to keep secrets from you. No bueno. No bueno. They intend to, you know, be secretive and not show their vulnerability. This person could have issues with anxiety as well with this Moon. They could have a nervousness about them, maybe like even ADHD. They could have that, your person. But yeah, their intention is to not come clean when it comes to certain things in the relationship, how they feel about you, for example, or what their intentions truly are with you. They intend to keep that to themselves. This is someone who wants to stay emotionally distant. Wow. Even though I could see that they do care. What's the advice here? What's the advice? Ten of Wands reversed. So I'll show you. The Ten of Wands, this came reversed. The advice is to drop this burden. This is a burden for you. This is something that weighs on you, this relationship. It drains you, makes you literally physically tired. It's just I feel like you have a lot of things on your plate with these 10 wands. There's so many things. It's not just this relationship. It's so many other things that you have going on in your life. You could have kids. You could, you know, be a single parent. You could, and even if you're not a single parent, you could just have so many things that need to be taken care of, responsibilities and priorities. And this is just one more thing. This relationship is just another layer of drama and of another obstacle, and it doesn't make you happy either. And the advice is for you to lay this burden down. Tell me more. And we know what that means, right? Okay. Tell me more about Ten of Wands on the advice. Look. Eight of Pentacles. It came reverse. Spirit is clearly advising you to not work on this anymore. No more. This came reversed. So, because this energy, if it would have came upright, this means that, you know, you should hang in there, continue to work at this, put your energy in, put your teamwork in. No. Both of these came reversed. Don't work on this anymore. It's like a waste of your time. And it's also going to physically harm you if you continue to deal with this. This is not... Look, the first card that came out was this. So I can see how you guys fight, fuss, argue. And I'm going to tell you something. From my experience, you know, life, and I think a lot of you can agree, life itself, outside of being in a relationship, can be just so stressful that if you can't get with somebody and have a healthy relationship where you guys can talk like two adults, where you can feel peace in your relationship and your connection, then it should be something that you definitely let go of. Because who needs more stress in a world that has so much stress already? Me personally, if my person is not my peaceful place and all we do is argue every time we talk and we fight every time and we clash every time, I got to let that go. As much as I might love that person, I might like that person's personality and I want them and I want to be in their life and so many good things that I see about them, they could have all the potential. But if I see that we clash too much, because I can't, I'm an air sign, I'm a Libra, and anybody that knows Libras, we don't go for a bunch of chaos. We like peace. We like things to be like this, right? Nice and even kill. Listen, child. No, honey. All that arguing? Nope. No. It's crazy because some people actually thrive on that. Y'all know that. Some people love to argue and go back and forth. And for some, it turns them on. Not me, honey. And you know what? Even when I was younger, I wasn't, you know, when I was a teenager and I had little relationships and even in my 20s, I was never like that. I always was the same with what I'm comfortable with. The longest relationship that I had was with another Libra because he was the same way like me. He was very chill. And believe it or not, we never argued. Not even once did we argue. He wasn't an arguer, and I'm not really an arguer. So it's like either we're going to talk about this or, you know, give each other some space and we'll come back together and whatever. But we did not go head to head. No. None of that raising your voice and, you know, trying to belittle the other person and cursing at the person. No. Libras just we don't do well with that. I don't care what that person has. I don't care, you know, how much I love you or want you. I don't give a damn. If you bring me too much trouble in my mind or in my spirit and it don't feel right for me, I'm out. That's it. Now let's see. And I advise that to you guys, you know, do what's best for you. Do what's best. At the end of the day, you only have one life to live in this at this time, right? This is your life that you're living right now. Enjoy it, you know? Enjoy it. Because I'm going to enjoy each lifetime. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to argue with nobody. Now, let's see. Let's end it off and see what your person would say to you if they had the guts, if they had the, you know, the energy and the balls to. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So let's take a look at what your person would say to you. What they want to say, but they're not saying. I'm grateful. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Wow. Wow. Okay, tell me more. My life is not as together as it seems. Wow. Okay. One more. I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. So this person, I can see you might not be talking to them at this time. You guys could be separated right now, or just not in a talking space at this time. Now, this person is really thankful that they met you. Somehow you taught them something. You could have been in a karmic relationship where you're supposed to learn from this person and vice versa. They're supposed to learn from you. And I feel like they have learned something about themselves and about relationships just by being in your, you know, in your space and just having you in their life. They're grateful for having met you, you know. They're grateful that they came across you. So just so you know, these are things that this person may never say to you that they really do feel. So they do cherish the memory of you and the lessons that came with dealing with you. Their life is not as together as it may appear to be. Somehow you could have access to see their everyday life. You guys could be friends on Facebook or on social media somehow, or you could live in the same neighborhood. You could live, you know, nearby each other, and you just couldn't hear things or see them out and about. But everything could look peachy cream. Everything could look just great on the outside. But I feel like this person, that's just, remember, they wear masks. So this person, they make it look like everything is going great, but deep down, they could be in a depression right now, severe depression, or they could just feel very lonely at this time. They could, things as far as, for example, their money could not be doing too good as you think it is going. They could be broke right now. They could also be homeless. They could be jobless. So things, you know how some people, you just never know what they're going through, because when you see them, they always look so well together and put together. This is what I'm getting from this person. But deep down, they're going through some emotional turmoil, it could be. And so also, I feel like they could also be getting karma. If they have done you wrong in any way, they're definitely getting karma for that. So your life is not going to be together if you're getting karma from treating somebody bad or poorly when they didn't deserve it. They want to tell you all of these things. They wish that they could. They can't even find the words. And also, I feel like they don't know how you would receive them. They don't want to reach out to you and then you guys start arguing, because I saw you guys argue and clash a lot. They don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to go down that road and open up that door of yelling and screaming and, you know, misunderstand. They don't want you to misunderstand the words that they say, or, you know, they just have a fear of coming towards you. And also, I just got that they don't know if you're dealing with somebody else. That's a thought of theirs, but they don't know, because they don't know what's going on in your life right now. You guys are not talking. You could be talking to somebody else and they wouldn't have a clue. It's not like you have told them that, you know, and you guys are in connection, and so they know they don't know. They want to tell you how much they miss you. I am getting that they miss you very much. They care. They think about you every day. I feel like there's not a day that goes by they don't think about you. They wish that they could actually call you up and tell you these things, or sit with you and just let it all out, but they don't know how. They don't even know the first thing to do, or or the first thing to say. And so it's awkward for them. All right. And I hope this helped, guys, tonight with everything that came out. I want you guys to let me know how it resonated, if it resonated. And don't forget to like. Feel free to share the video, comment. If you need a personal reading, because this is general, if you need something tailored just for your situation and you have specific questions, my information is in the description. Don't hesitate to reach out. And I love you guys, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Later.